Hello, good evening. Welcome to Winsome's Weekly Review, Real Estate Review this week. Today's topic is residential properties as the biggest real estate investment opportunity in Bayelsa State. All right, let's dive into the content. The content will have definition of residential property. We have analysis of increase accommodation demand versus population ratio. We're going to talk about the areas of central focus. We're going to talk about the benefit of investing in residential properties and the challenges, of course, they encountered. Residential property is just a form of real estate investment that deals solemnly of building of accommodations for rent, to make profit. From the analysis of increased accommodation demand versus population by Bayelsa State, note population of Bayelsa State is estimated at 2,537,400,000, occupying about 10,773 square kilometers. That's about 598,500 square meters if we are to measure per person. As of 2006, Bayelsa's population was at 1.7 million, but currently it's about 2.5 million. That's about 832,888 rise. Due to this skyrocketing population increase, there is a misbalance or an imbalance between the accommodation and the timid demand. This increased demand leads to scarcity of accommodation, leading to congestion in the state currently. Scarcity of this accommodation has made residential real estate a very lucrative form of business in this part of the state. But unfortunately, due to the costs involved in building materials, so many Bayelsans cannot participate with this rare privilege. Majorly, there are three focal areas where the population is timid and there's increased demand of the accommodation and there's a higher tendency of congestion. Currently, we have number one, Yenengwa, especially from Tombia upfront. Number two, we have Amasuma, Tantua. Number three, Bahrain, especially Buna, Tunama, and also Kolobri. Yenengwa, of course, happens to be the most populated because of the presence of offices, ministries, large markets, churches, hospitals, schools, banks, which actually attracts population in terms of search for greener pasture. Because of these amenities, people actually trip into Yenengwa currently, and it's increasing at a very high rate, further leading to the congested housing sectors. Amasuma to Tantunama and Ogobri happens to be a very congested area too because of the skyrocketed population of students tripping in from all wide and near of this country. The NDU estimated student population is about 20,000 and above. There's current tendency of it increasing this year, and not to mention the staff population, the merchants, and others who are based in Amasuma for different reasons. Accommodation congestion in Amasuma currently is very alarming and worrisome, making it a number two suitable location for residential accommodation investment. Bahrain, especially Ubuna, Tunama, and Okolobri happens to be the third ranking in terms of congestion. These areas are known for their power supply, especially Tunama and Ubuna. Okolobri basically is known for the presence of the NDTH, Niger Delta University Teaching Hospital, which houses the staff, the clinical students, and some other company workers. Special accommodations like 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom flats in these areas are very, very scarce and also down to self-contained, posing a serious congestion and increased demand for accommodation, making it one of the focal points in Bayelsa State to invest on. Now, what are the benefits of investing in residential properties in Bayelsa State? It's very obvious, and there's no doubt that accommodation is a very profitable business in Bayelsa State. Below are just a few benefits itemized. First, it appreciates over time. With time, you can only smile in real estate. So your property definitely with time increases in price, in rentage, and also in profit. Residential property actually procure rental income, which is, it can actually be a retirement plan for those who are procuring their old age or securing their old age, because this provides money for nothing over a longer duration of time. It's a very tangible asset because it is physical and visible and you can touch it, unlike bonds, ETF, and stocks that are very volatile. So this is very tangible. You can see it, you can control it, and you can feel it. So it's a very, very, very tangible asset to invest on. Not to rule out not to rule out the fact that it provides and procures steady cash flow, increasing your monthly, your weekly, your yearly, and your annual returns. It actually builds equity, grants you total 90% investment control. That means you have the decision to make in terms of the rentals, in terms of maintenance and management. It also aids diversification, is the diversification of portfolio of investment. Of course, your steady income is procured with real estate investment. It is known as one of the greatest and the largest number one provider of passive income, which can actually attain or compensate for retirement benefit. With all these benefits, there's no doubt I can tell you for free that investing in residential accommodations or residential real estate is actually the best investment in this part of the state. Just imagine the life-changing benefits just investing in residential properties provide, and only few Bayelsans can comfortably participate in these opportunities due to increased cost of building materials. It's very, very unfair. Well, next week at Onizoms, we will educate Bayesians on how to benefit from this investment with little amount of money, with no worries of how costly building materials are. Next week's topic, stay tuned. We're going to discuss about how to invest in Bayelsa State residential real estate with little amount of money. Thank you for today. Thank you for listening. I remain your humble host, Tokola for Good night.